here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Here's Claxton, just 2 to shoot. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Simons outside. There's the 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Bridges outside. The kick out to Johnson. Driving inside. Another shot. Outside Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And the basket by Bridges.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Simons. Lillard outside. Grant outside. It's deflected. Simons against Dinwiddie. Claxton attacking.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. The 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
How about your Brooklyn?
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Grant hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is where the size, speed, and mobility of Jeremy Grant comes into play. On the roll, tough to deal with.
Bridges against Simons. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. All alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 9 points in the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Steps back. Here's Lillard. Another one falls for Portland.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Thibault on the wing. From the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bridges outside. 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Dinwiddie against Simons. Grant, the pass to Simons. Now here's Nurkic. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, leading by 7. And the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets youth team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. The kick out to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Over to the wing. Pass to Thomas. Over Sharp. No good off the back of the rim. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Pass to Thomas. No one near him. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Grant. Back to Finney-Smith. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover, and he gets it back. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They trail by 9. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Thibault. Here's Sharp. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Unable to get that one. Here's Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And here's Thibault. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot by Watford, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Thomas. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And Lillard gets it to go. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Sharp. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Here's Thomas. Shoots a fadeaway. 4-3. Sharp grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Grant, left side. Pass to Lillard. Back to Grant. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Portland. Nurkic is checked in for Watford. Eubanks comes in for Grant. Simons is checked in for Thibault. And Little is subbed in for Lillard.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sharp. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for Portland. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Thibault passes to Grant. Back to Thibault. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Thibault's got his first points of the game.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Simmons, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Pass to Harris. Bridges, a screen on Walker. Puts up a 3, and there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Harris. Bridges has got 14.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Here's Simmons. That one goes in.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
There's a screen by Nurkic, and it's Simons penetrating. Good D by Simmons. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. He takes it in. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Walker, a screen on Harris. Pass to Walker. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Grant. Now Nurkic. Simons outside. Simmons brings a double team. Nurkic finds Lillard. The offensive rebound with the clock winding down. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
No good on the second free throw. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Simmons with a screen on Simons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now, don't hurt him, Ben.
Lillard passes to Simons. Now Grant. Simmons defending. Simons outside. They double him with Curry. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. So the Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Curry. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Thibault. Grant with a screen on Harris. Thibault knocks down the triple. Thibault's got 5 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Curry passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Lillard outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Mills against Simons. Harris outside. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Grant. Out to Lillard from downtown. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. He has 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Lillard. Changes up. He gets it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach.
And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mills and Harris are out on the wings. Ben Simmons is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Curry in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Mills, no good. Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitutions on the court.
On the wing, Simons. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Simons against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Little. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Deflected. Nurkic against Bridges. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
And it It's in there. And the Nets lead by 9.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Right side Thibault. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. And it's Thibault missing. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Down low. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Claxton down low. Nurkic is there. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Simons. And here's Johnson. Covered by Thibault. Back to Finney-Smith. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Little. Simons outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Dinwiddie. They're running. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Back to Thibault. It's Little on the wing. Outside Thibault. Back to Little. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Dinwiddie against Lillard. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Nurkic. Simons, right side. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The 3 is up. Drains the triple. And the Nets lead by 10.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Nets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mikal Bridges.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight. Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Simons. Here's Little. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Thibault with it. Lillard right side. Here's Nurkic. Count it!
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. This one was...
in no mood to let this game get away from them. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post positions. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Young.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Here's Johnson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Here's Capella. Up and in on the layup.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bridges shot. Good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Young passes to Capella. No good on the shot, and Brooklyn will come the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to catch up with that Nets head coach. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Capella finds Murray. Back to Capella. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Kicks it out to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Johnson's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Collins, a screen on Bridges. Looking to end the run. And it's laid up and in by Young.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The pass to Claxton. Fires it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Collins kicks to Capella. Back to Collins.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Capella. Here's the 3. It's deflected.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Collins.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Young passes to Capella. Young looking it over. Shot clock at 6. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
Bridges passes to Johnson. He takes it in, and that one drops. Johnson's got 9 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Capella. To the paint. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Murray with the ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Collins dishes to Young. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Young with the steal. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about...
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Atlanta, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. Bridges for three. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hunter for three. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Passes it to Johnson. Shoots. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got 11 points.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Bridges against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Young outside, 5 to shoot. They get it back. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Young outside. Inside. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Young left side. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Bridges against Murray. Back to Bridges. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Hunter for three. Here's Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton, defended by Young. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Capella. It's stolen by Johnson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So three-pointer is going nowhere.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Up top, Bay. Here's Forrest. It's not going to go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. Griffin with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Back to Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get two.
Harris passes to Curry. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
The Hawks trail by 3. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Bogdanovich, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Harris, right side. Pass to Watanabe. And the Nets miss again. Outside Griffin. Pass to Bay. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle.
26. The Hawks. 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
In the corner, it's Capella. Young outside. Lock at 6. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Young.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Johnson with a screen on Murray. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Collins trying to break free. Here's Claxton. Shoots the 3. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Capella sets a screen for Young to the inside. Back to Capella. Kicks to Young. From outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Nets leading by 4. Here's Dinwiddie, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Collins wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Johnson the screen. On the wing, Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Young passes to Capella, and the jump by Capella.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson the screen for 3. Bridges, and the Nets another 3.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Young way outside, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. That was sweet.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Murray outside. We've got 1:28 left in the third. From deep, Collins, another 3 for Atlanta.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance. John Collins with a nice shot there.
Harris a screen on Young. Simmons left side. And Simmons slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Young inside. Simmons is there. Murray kicks to Collins. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
And he's good on the second. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Curry attacking. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Curry. Here's Young. He's got 15. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. He doesn't hit that one. Curry with the defensive effort. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. No good with the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Outside Curry. Simmons sets a screen for Curry. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
The coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5. Here's Watanabe. Collins grabs the miss. Murray surveying the D. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Buries the long-range jumper.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Here to put on a show.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nets passing it around. Bridges outside. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Connects from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Young outside. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Murray the pass to Collins. Shoots it. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, as Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Collins. No good from Finney-Smith.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Passes to Murray. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5 to tie it up. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. And here is Bridges. Johnson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Young dishes to Capella. Now the pass to Murray. Capella with the screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Capella. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Bogdanovich. Tries again. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And Bridges really likes to get to.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult it can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 8. Young way outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Johnson the pass to Finney-Smith. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Brooklyn.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Young outside. From deep. A rebound by the Nets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges misses. Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 13. Will it go? And Trae Young gets the three.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team.
battle. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta's starting five. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. Now here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Here's Hunter. Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Lillard against Murray to the paint. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And he lays it in on the break.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Lillard against Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. And there's the drive. Here's Kyle.
I saw it. Wow. And he saw it. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Grant's shot is off.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Young way outside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Thibault against Hunter. Simons outside. Nurkic. Capella with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Murray. Capella screen on Grant. Murray passes to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Now here's Simons. Lillard passes to Grant. Portland, no good that time either. The Hawks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Grant, the pass to Nurkic. Will it go? It's good. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Now here's Thibault. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Young inside, defended by Lillard. Young misses. Portland trailing here. Lillard with the ball. Simons outside. Three-pointer. Grant right side. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Shot by Nurkic. No good. The Hawks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Young with it. Picked up by Grant. Murray against Grant. There's Young with the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And here's Simons outside. Hunter with the rebound. On the push, here comes Atlanta. It's stolen by Hunter. He gets it off. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8.
Big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game. It really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. And that one's good. Young. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Now here's Murray. Launches it. Thibault with the board. Lillard with the ball. Checked by Murray. The fader. And that one's good. Lillard.
You expect buckets from Dame, a very efficient shooter.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Reddish. Drops in the 3.
Creative with the ball. Reddish will only get better and better operating out of the pick and roll.
Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Forrest. And that one is hammered home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Reddish. Six to shoot to the right side. Here's Eubanks. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Bay outside. With the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slashing to the rim with force. Bay takes initiative and finishes strong.
And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Blazers making their last shot. A minute 31 left in the second period. In transition, here they come. Pass to Little. Here's Sharp. Back to Little. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Bay. Sharp, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Okongwu. On the wing, Bay. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Johnson. Pass to Little. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Nurkic has checked in for Eubanks.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers. Nurkic.
Here's Sharp. Defended by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Reddish with it. There's the triple. Here's Little. Pass to Reddish. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. Stripped it away. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Atlanta ball. Substitution on the court.
And we're through the first half of play here. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
The Trailblazers 20. The Hawks 24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Nasir Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. The Hawks leading. And here's Young. Pass to Collins. Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant with a screen on Young. Simons against Hunter. Simons passes to Thibault. Back to Simons for the lead. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. Now here's Collins. Capella, screen on Thibault. Collins passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact. Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Now here's Nurkic. Back to Simons. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Simons got 8 points.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Young against Johnson. Kicks it out to Collins. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
Yeah, he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Now here's Simons. Give him 8 points now. Banked it in off the glass. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
Collins with a screen on Johnson. Collins outside. Lets it go from deep. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Simons passes to Graham. And so he draws the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
It's party time, Portland. Here
He's off on the first.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
Here's Young. He's got 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. 5 on the clock. Young with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Young can't hit.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Grant, the pass to Simons.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Grant.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Simons. 10 points for him. This for the tie. And it's Grant with a 3. Grant's gotten 4 this quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. It's not going to go for him. Nurkic with some nice D. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Lillard against Young. Back to Thibault. Grant with a screen on Collins. Here's Lillard. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Hunter. Inside. It's stolen by Nurkic.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Pass to Grant. Hunter against Nurkic. Lillard passes to Nurkic for the lead. Back to Lillard. Soft touch off the glass.
Dang, Lillard playing big. Lillard has a heart out of this world.
The Hawks trailing.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Young. Tipped.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor and sending that one back. Airmail.
3/4 of...
Big round of applause for your trail.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Now here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Hawks shooting 52% from the floor so far. Young on the attack. Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 1.
You got to do more than that to slow Capella. He doesn't let the defense rattle him at all.
Here's Simons, outside Thibault. Simons outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Watford. Lillard against Murray. The shot by Lillard, no good. And it's Atlanta's ball. Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power!
Nice! Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
He can lead the break. He can finish it for you. Murray gives you a great option either way in transition.
And he gets it to go.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now here's Young. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazer.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Now Young with a steal. Down low. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Up top, Capella. 5 to shoot. To the inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
There's Simons with a 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young, who is stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant with it, picked up by Collins.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Young against Lillard. Collins outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Grant. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Pass to Thibault to take the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
To the left side wing. Murray from outside. And they get it back. And it's Jeremy Grant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Lillard outside. This one for 3. Laces one from 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here's Collins for 3. Here's Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Into the lane. The Hawks need to get one up here. Collins doesn't go for him. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Young. Grant with a screen on Young. Here's Simons. Money!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. And a deep 3 from Young. They grab their own miss. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan. Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Good on the three-point shot.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Lillard. Thibault with the ball. Bridges covering. Nobody near Lillard. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Bridges shot. Good.
For 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Thibault. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Pass to Thibault. Over to the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. It's good from long range. Grant's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bridges a screen on Lillard. Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now, here's Thibault. Defended by Bridges. Grant kicks to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Simons on the wing. Launches it. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. He has 6.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to from the corner.
Johnson outside. Fires for 3. That one, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Talk to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. 3-pointer, Simons. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Johnson for 3. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power, and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately, it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role?
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lets it go with a 3. And there's Bridges on the assist by Johnson. Bridges has got 8 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
26 seconds left to play here in the first. Fires the three. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Eubanks the pass to Lillard. Fades. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry with the three. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And it was from three-point range.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Little. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Harris kicks to Curry. Back to Harris. Pass to Simmons. And it's all evened up.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Trains the... three-pointer.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Curry. The pass to Watanabe. No good on the 3. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Reddish. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Little. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Eubanks the pass to Little. A 3-ball. They grab their own miss. And that one is hammered home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Passes it to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Simmons left side, inside. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard, and 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Harris passes to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
There's the pass to Sharp. Over in the corner, Reddish. Puts up a three. Portland again missing. Brooklyn's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Nurkic the pass to Sharp. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Little. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Johnson. Harris against Simons. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Harris's shot is off. Portland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Lillard outside. Crafty move. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now, here is O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Grant dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Simons. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Claxton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Simons from outside. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant. Lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
Dinwiddie left side. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
The Trailblazers, 34. The Nets, 35. Fans, look ahead again. And get loud for the Jabberwocky.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. 3-pointers, Simons. Nurkic finds Thybulle. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pass to Grant. To the paint. Back to Nurkic. Shot clock at 3. A rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges right side. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Nets.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Here's Lillard. He's got 13. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Tries from 10. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Claxton. Down low. Stolen by Grant. Now here's Nurkic. He's guarded close. Bridges attacking. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Johnson for three. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard looking around. Passes it to Simons. Can they get it? And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Nets leading by 8. Bridges for three. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Nurkic. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dinwiddie with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on title. A true leader with a winning mindset.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Johnson with a screen on Simon.
Oh, yes! And for the night, Bridges is cooking with threes and showing no signs of slowing down.
That's a 2 from Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And the Nets with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. For three, Bridges. The long distance three is buried. Bridges has got 20 points.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. But 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Substitution on the court.
1:06 left in the third. Grant for 3. Portland with a new 14. Nurkic kicks to Grant. And it's Thibault in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Grant. Nets leading by 10. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Thibault. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Grant the pass to Lillard. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter.
You'll love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Seth Curry.
Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here is Lillard. 20 points for him. Sweet move. And Lillard throws it down.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Simmons sets a screen for Harris. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Little. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Curry kicks to Bridges. And there's the pass to Simmons. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. In transition, here come the Nets. O'Neal from long range. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's a foul.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Watanabe. Cameron Johnson's checked in for O'Neal. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Seth Curry. For 3, Bridges. No good. Shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. Simons, the pass to Little. And the 3 ball is good. Little's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn for the Trailblazers. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Eubanks. And it's Grant in for Nasir Little. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. No problem knocking that one down. Lillard's got 24 points.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Grant outside. Launches a 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Simons kicks to Lillard. Dinwiddie against Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Quick thinking, Quentin Stain assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
And here they go. And finished off by Nurkic.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
He set the pick. Out to the right wing. Johnson outside. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Grant with a screen on Johnson. Thibault the pass for Grant. Bridges with it. Lillard picks him up. Pass to Finney-Smith. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter. And he drives in. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
previous plays.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have done.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking and the game continues on.
Simons gives to Nurkic. Back to Simons. To tie it up. Sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Lillard, the pass to Thybulle. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Dinwiddie against Simon. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. There's the pick. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Bridges against Simon.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had...
2K Sports for our latest presentation. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's Collins. Young with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside Murray. 4 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Nets with it. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club. Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's Hunter. Here's the 3. Claxton with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
For 3, Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Young on the attack. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Off target at the rim.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's tipped. Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. Murray with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Bridges against Murray. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Capella, the pass to Young. Outside Murray. Outside Hunter. Fades back. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
That's ball.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now Young with a steal. Collins outside. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 6. Pass to Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot that the team relies on Finney-Smith to make. You get a look, you've got to be willing to knock it down.
Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Back to Bridges. Jacks up with 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
For 3, Bridges. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Young, the pass to Capella. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Capella. Outside Murray. Here's Bogdanovich. The 3-ball. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Murray, shot is good. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Outside Murray. They shoot again. And the layup is good by Young. Young's got 7.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Johnson a screen on Murray. From deep 3-point range. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. It's stolen by Johnson. Finney-Smith with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. He's checked in for Murray. And Forrest is subbed in for Young. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you. But he has great core vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Here's Fernando. Pass to Forrest. And here's Bogdanovich. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Here's Curry. There's the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. For 3, here's Harris. Fernando grabs the miss. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Okongwu. Down low. Here's Bay. He can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Watanabe. Screen by O'Neal. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And doors for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star, DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Forrest. Back to Okongwu. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, I tell you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
For Atlanta, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. To the inside, and stolen by Simmons. Harris with it, now guarded by Bay. Out to Harris. Back to O'Neal. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Fernando. Out left to the wing. To the left wing. The three is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Outside Curry. Oh, deflected. Here's Harris. Misses the layup. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. All right, good stuff, Allie.
24. The Nets, 29.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Joe Harris. Royce O'Neal is out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 5, roaming the paint. Goes up on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Collins outside. And here's Young. Back to Collins. Fires the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons with it. Picked up by Collins. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Curry. From the high post. Collins with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Hunter. Murray's got 5.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Poke loose. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. Ooh, stolen by Murray. It's stolen. To the wing, right side. Back to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Hunter. This for the tie. Atlanta again missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Tries again. From deep. Capella. No good that time. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Up top, Bridges. Defended by Murray. Outside, Johnson. Capella on the double team. Just 4 to shoot. They get it again. Out to Bridges. From deep. That's his 6 make in 11 tries.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. Collins outside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Driving inside. Outside Murray. Back to Capella. Murray finds Capella. Capella draws the double. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry against Young. And he's going to the line for 2. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now Curry. Fires for 3. Now Young with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 9.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Curry, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. All right, we're going to step. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Collins, no good. And Brooklyn shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Harris misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the Hawks shooting just under 40% from the field. And an intentional foul right there.
6 seconds. Team first.
Young against Curry. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Oh!
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Timeout call. Brooklyn gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Right side Young, out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Bridges outside for 3. The rebound by Murray.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Young draws the double. Right side Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Tries to save it. Clock at 4. And the Hawks call time here. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple double in the league one day.
A nice shot by Young.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
There's the drive. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Murray passes to Capella. Shot from 12. To rebound by the Nets. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton, guarded by Capella. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Murray. Back to Young. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Outside Johnson, fires from deep, connects from downtown.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Young. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Capella can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie from deep. Johnson, and it's in. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
From deep, Johnson. Oh, he buries it from outside.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Bridges against Young. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 1. 16 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Pass to Capella. Oh, wow. Unable to get off the shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Mikal Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or quickly and take the foul.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional...
Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backfield. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And here's Young. Passes it to Capella. He kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the case of emergency break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
And the Hawks with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Capella sets a screen for Hunter. Driving the lane, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here is Young. And the rebound by Nurkic.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Young against Simon. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
And Murray, here we go.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Collins kicks to Hunter. It's tipped and stolen by Lillard. The finish, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Here's Capella. And it's Portland with the rebound. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Nurkic to the right side. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. The Hawks trail by 7.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Nurkic a screen on Murray. Lillard attacking. Nurkic can't hit.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Capella sends a screen for Young. And stolen by Thibault. Simons against Hunter. Nurkic a screen on Hunter. No coverage that time. 10 points for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
6 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
His game starts with the 3. Lillard shooting opens up the rest of everything that he can do offensively.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. outside from beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 5 now. Now Simons. He's got 10. Nurkic a screen on Young. Traps in the tray.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Here's Capella. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers leading by 7. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second quarter. Sharp out there with Johnson. Then it's Little. Then there's Grant. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now, and it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Bay passes to Okongwu. Doesn't go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Here's Sharp. Grant outside. Now here's Johnson. Guarded close. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Johnson.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Forrest. Feeds it to Okongwu. Here's Grant. Pass to Eubanks. Little with the ball. Pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock. And then Sharp with the dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Bogdanovich looking around. And Jeremy Grant picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Portland with a change here, too. Reddish, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Hunter finds Young. To the inside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Keon Johnson.
Now, this is a nice version of DeAndre Hunter. Aggressive, using his strength. And he has all the tools.
Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Portland. And the dunk by Capella. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Little. Capella covering. Little passes to Sharp. Now here's Little. Not a lot of room. 2 on the clock. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And it Could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Hunter. And with every season, Brand, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
Collins kicks to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Murray outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Passes it to Little. Back to Johnson. Over in the corner, Reddish. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic, the pass to Reddish. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young outside. Back to Collins. Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just impressive athletically, and when Collins is in this kind of mode, the defense is on its heels.
For the Trailblazers. And so Collins nails both of them.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. From outside, off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a fine day. Thank you.
47. The Trailblazers, 32.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
Murray outside. This is DeYoung. Inside, here's Capella. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Kicks it to Lillard. The pass to Thibault. Driving inside. Grab the pass to Simons. Knocks down the 3 ball. Simons has got 16 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Thibault for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And now it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
He kicks it to Grant. Over to the left wing. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Portland leading by 10. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another three.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Murray outside. Young inside. Covered by Lillard. Back to Young. From deep. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Lillard surveying the D. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can't help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Now, here's Simons. Thibault kicks to Simons. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. .110 left in the third quarter. Thibault, the pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on Young. Here's Simons. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Thibault on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Murray against Lillard. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovich, a three-point specialist, loves those corners.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
To the left side wing. Capella, the pass to Young. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The Trailblazers fans, your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks trail by 7, and on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Little out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Sharp, then it's Johnson, and it's Eubanks in its center. Back to Young from deep three-point range. The Trailblazers pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Reddish. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson against Young. Outside Collins. Here's the 3. No good there. Trailblazers leading by 7. They set the pick. Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Murray. Eubanks the pass to Sharp for Murray. On the clock, beyond the arc. Eubanks, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. On defense, the Trailblazers, here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Young dishes to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Johnson in the corner, takes the three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here's Young, he'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Wants to get it to Collins and does. High post Young, Johnson on him, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
To the middle, and finished off by Collins.
Interesting night where you're getting this kind of production from Collins. They're going to lean on him a little bit more now.
Nurkic a screen on Young. Simons against Young. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
In the corner, Collins with it. Murray scanning the floor. Nurkic with the steal. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
For 3, Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Got a piece of it. Nurkic finds Simons. Thibault with the ball. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young pass to Murray. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
With the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Capella kicks to Young. Nurkic against Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Kicks it out to Grant. The 3. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Grant.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Young from deep three-point range. Capella finds Murray. Young for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Now Bogdanovich. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now here's Simons. so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For